What's up, MP?
Information on available tickets. Visit us online or stop by our ticket window. DC Family, our next Wizards giveaway night is the big one. We're giving every fan in the arena their own G-Wiz scarf. Be sure to pick up your tickets soon if you haven't gotten them already. Rally Tell Day is almost here. DC Family, come out to the game and you'll get a chance to get your own Wizards Rally Tell. Wave proudly and help the Wizards secure a victory. The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection.
There he is. You ready for the bright lights yet?
Got a little tight last time, but it won't happen again, though. Give me another shot at that jersey.
Yeah, we can try if you feel lucky. Well, clearly your problem isn't confidence. Let's see if you can back it up this time.
All right, let's see.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for them. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. For the Wizards, they've got Jordan Poole. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bay. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's MP in at the 2-guard position. What should we, Doris, expect from these teams as they face each other for the second time in a row?
Well, first I want to make the point that coaches love the scheduling tweak that the league has made. Number one, it simulates a playoff environment. The feel-out game is over. You know how they're going to attack you and vice versa. So now it's about the adjustments.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Following the miss by MP. Here's Brunson. Plays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 5.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Pass to Money. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels.
And again for 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most 3-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season,
You start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Brunson. Can they get it? There's the drive. And Brunson throws it down.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Pass to MP for three. And again, Washington with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Brunson against MP. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. No coverage that time.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 11 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Now, you know that Kyle Kuzma has three-point range, boy, and he's got the green light.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28 in Doris. He's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Randall finds Robinson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Now, the one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
No good on the free throw. So for the Wizards, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kisper comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Bridges against MP. Fires for three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Bridges attacking. Count it.
Well, that's working his way onto the interior. Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Washington. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Lets it go from deep. Payne grabs the board. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot on the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Brogdon the pass to MP. From past the arc. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning. Going with a whole new group out there now. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Gallinari. Julius Randle comes in for Josh Hart. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kane. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique villains in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Got Rashawn Holmes. Saddiq Bey is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kispert. And it's MP in at the point. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 33 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And it's Brunson missing. Wizards leading by 10. MP with it. Out defended by Randall. The offensive rebound. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Holmes kicks to Kispert. Hits it from three-point range. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Brunson from downtown. Bey pulls it in.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
A 3 from MP. And again, Washington with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Washington Wizards.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in its small forward. Randall a screen on Poole. A three for DiVincenzo. Good on the triple. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. MP deciding where to go with it. MP going in strong. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the Wizards.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And here's MP for three. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 16. Brunson the pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Randall. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his fifth rebound in this one. MP passes to Valanciunas, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Brunson against MP. Brunson outside. Lock at 6. Off on the layup.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
DiVincenzo. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bagley, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Sarr comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Saddiq Bey. And Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. Brunson against MP. Three-pointer. New York, no good that time either. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Money. The Knicks pull it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Corey Kispert's checked in for MP. And so it's New York with it. Shoots the three. No good that time.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
We've got Money. Sarr out there with Holmes. Then it's Lewis. And it's Baldwin in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Saw. Brunson against MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Robinson finds DiVincenzo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
To the left wing. Lewis passes to Money.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sarr's shot is off. New York shooting 47%, pretty solid. From deep, Brunson, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, MP. Robinson pulls it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Wizards.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. It's Robinson high post. Pass to Brunson. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 36.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Hopefully, from an offensive standpoint as well, they were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
All right, MP. You fought hard out there, and you seem nice. I'm going to hook you up anyway.
Honestly, I look up to you, man, so this means a lot.